Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we will try to understand how shift resistor works and the logic and the circuit diagram for the shift resistor. In our previous class, we have clearly understood the concept of a resistor. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video and come back here. And what is meant by a shift resistor? And every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now coming to this class, what is meant by a shift resistor? The bits stored in shift resistors can be moved within the resistor and in and out of the resistor by applying a clock pulse. So this is the circuit diagram for the shift resistor. So what is meant by a shift resistor? The bits that are stored in the shift resistor can be moved within the resistor. So the bits can be moved within the resistor and in and out of the resistor by applying the clock. Whenever we apply a clock, the bits in the resistor will shift. Okay, so how they will shift? There are two different kinds of shifting can happen. One is shifting to the left and the other one is shifting to the right. So this is shift to the left resistor it is. So if you want to draw the circuit diagram for a shift to the left, so we have to interconnect these values in this way. So now how the shifting can happen? So how the shifting will happen? Whenever the clock is provided with an input, the values see the output. The output of this flip-flop is connected as the input of this flip-flop, and similarly the output of this flip-flop is connected as the input of this flip-flop, and the output is connected as the input of that flip-flop. So this way, whenever the clock is provided, the value stored in here will be moved to will be shifted to here, and whenever the next clock pulse is generated. So let's try to understand with an example. For example, if the value stored in this resistor is 1 and the value stored in this resistor is 0 and the value stored in this resistor is 0 and the value stored in resistor is this on that resistor on that flip-flop is 0, whenever the clock is generated, whenever the clock is provided, the shifting happens, which means this one will move here. So this will move here because the output is connected as the input of this flip-flop, and in the same clock pulse this 0 will move here and this 0 will move here and this 0 will be out. So this 0 will be removed from the resistor. Okay, so now whenever we provide the clock pulse, we also give the input here. Okay, so this is what we call it as input that we have provided. The input will be stored in this flip-flop. The input that is given at the time of clock pulse will be stored here, and the value stored in this flip-flop will move to this flip-flop, and the value stored in this flip-flop will move to this flip-flop, and this will get shifted to that flip-flop. So that is what we call it as a shift resistor. As the values are moving to the left, it is a left shift resistor. If the values are moving to the right, it is a right shift resistor. Okay, so now whenever another clock pulse is generated, so once again the clock pulse is generated, what happens on the shift resistor? So what happens is this one will move here and this input, so assume that this is input 1, this input 1 will be shifted here, this input 1 will be shifted here, this 1 will move here and this 0 will move here, and this 0 will be out of the resistor. Okay, so that's how, and the input that is provided here, it is input 2 will be stored in this resistor. Okay, so this is how the shift resistor will work. There are different types of shift resistors available. So on what factors those different types of shift resistors are available are? So first try to understand what are the different types. The resistors which will shift the bits to the left, it is called as shift resistor. and the resistors which shift the bits to the right is what we call it as shift right resistors. So the different types of shift resistors that are available are serial in, serial out resistor, serial in, parallel out shift resistor, parallel in, serial out shift resistor, parallel in and parallel out shift resistor. So on what factors does these resistors will on what factors do we have these kind of resistors? So that we will try to understand with the block diagram of the shift resistor. So let's take the block diagram. So we are not going to take the entire circuit, just the block diagram of the shift resistor, which means that the value stored in this resistor will shift from here to here, and this is what we call it as input. So the inputs to the resistor can be provided in two different ways based upon the inputs based upon the way in which the inputs can be provided to the resistor, and based upon the outputs that can be based upon the way in which the outputs are accepted, these types of resistors are possible. So the inputs can be provided to the shift resistor in two ways. One is serial input, and the other input is parallel input. The inputs can be provided serially, or the inputs can be provided parallelly, and as and when the clock is applied, the shifting happens. Let's try to understand this very clearly. So this is clock, this is clock. As and when the clock is provided, if the resistor is parallel in, the values will come in, and as and when the load is applied, the values will come in, and as and when the clock is applied, the shift happens. Okay. If it is a serial input, the input that is provided here will shift in this way. So this is what we call it as serial in, and if the input is loaded in this way, this is what we call it as parallel in. In the same way, parallel out and serial out is possible. So the output can be accepted in two different ways. One is parallel out. After shifting, if the output is taken, it is parallel out. So this is P out, this is P in, and if this input is taken, so this output is taken, the value that is stored in this has been taken, it is called as a serial out, and it is called serial in. Okay. If the shift resistor is serial in and serial out, means the input is provided in this way and the output is taken from here. If the shift resistor is of that kind, that is what we call it as serial in, serial out resistor. Similarly, serial in, input is provided in this way, but the output after shifting, after the clock, the output is taken parallelly. So this is what we call it as serial in, parallel out. If the output is accepted parallelly, it is parallel out. If the input is provided serially, it is serial in, parallel out shift resistor. And similarly, parallel in and the output is taken serial out, it is parallel in, serial out shift resistor. Similarly, parallel in and parallel out, input is taken parallelly and the output is taken parallelly, it is a parallel in and parallel out shift resistor. This is all about a shift resistor. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is very much helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.